Good evening, everyone. Today is Thursday, May the 23rd, and with all the high winds here, I've been having a little problem with the young calves, and more of a problem actually with the bigger steer. He seems to lead them around. I put a wire across the driveway there at the gate so that because he was taking them down to the road, the younger ones, and since then he's been taking them down onto the hydro line down here, and I don't like that because I haven't seen any wolves around or nothing, but you never know. So then he started taking them down through here. There's electric wire for the big guys. Comes to this corner here. So and they go through here. So I put this wire here the other day, and it goes up the top of the hill up here to this stake. And that's as far as it goes. And be damned if they were good. They were good for the last couple of days, and then he seemed to figure out how to get up and around over there and lead them all down to the hydro line. And I see they're right here. I don't know if you can see them yet or not. And I have to go down and get them and drive them back because they're too young to be out here by themselves, especially that blue cross guy there. I don't know where he is. If they would just stay here, it'd be fine. But last night they were way up the hydro line, and I actually got a message on my Facebook that this Blue Cross guy here was up on the auto road, because if you keep going up the hydro line here for a ways, you come out onto the auto road. I don't see him anywhere. I bet you he made for the hills. Can't get past that big tree where that black weeping tile is. All that black weeping tile over there. There's a wire there for the big guys, and I can't put them in with. I can't put these guys in with the big guys because they beat them up. As soon as they start finding a place to eat, is that him way the heck down there on the road down there? See, the big guys are all down here. As soon as these little guys find a nice patch of grass to eat, the big guys charge in there and push them off. And then they go and they lay down. And see, he's come all the way down here. He's on the road right up here. I don't know if you can see him down there. He's on the other side of the electric fence. On this side of the electric fence from the big guys. And it's hard on my legs to walk all the time to find these guys. Especially when these big guys have broken out earlier in the spring when the fence had been cut and everything else. And they got back here before I had a chance to walk the line. Sorry if I'm bouncing around here, but my right leg is really bad. A lot of pain in the hip. And so it's limping bad. See, wouldn't be long before those other heifers and stuff would be down here. See, he's right there. And he just found his way out. I watched from the kitchen window when I was cooking supper. And he went up and around, and then he stood there and he waited till the heifers came. And then he went up on the hill and showed them how to come around. Or the clay is sticking in my boots like crazy. And they weigh like 10 pounds heavier. See, the big guys are out here. You see them up on the hill there. And there's a steer here. Same size and same age as the one that I had to butcher in a snowstorm. You come here. Come here, you. Come on. He knows I'm going to drive him back. Can't walk fast enough to get ahead of him. And he knows exactly what I'm trying to do. Look at all the wild blueberry plants. Just like a carpet of them everywhere. Oh, you bugger, you. And I can't drive here with my truck when it's wet because there's clay. And then again, I can't get across that wash out there. It's too deep with my four-wheel drive. Oh, you bastard. Oh, excuse me. It's all blueberry plants everywhere. I can't walk any faster than this because of my legs. Okay, now I can cut across here, I think. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. These guys are out down here in the hydro line. I gave them their grain a couple hours ago. I had no choice because they heard me go out with my truck. And then a while later, they heard me come back, and they all come running up to the yard. When I'm out of grain, and they don't have grain for a couple of days, and that when they hear that truck start up and leave and come back and gone for a while and come back, they know right away it's either, in the wintertime, it's either hay or grain. and then in the summertime or springtime like this, it's grain. And they haven't had grain for like the last 3 days, so I had to go get some today because I finally sold some fishing tackle off to get some more feed. Yeah, this one here is way too deep. I put that weeping tile in here, and I pushed clay in with my tractor years ago. And I was able to drive across it with the truck to chase these cattle. But in the springtime, there's a torrent of water, and it goes right down through my property there, where I showed the dam that was supposed to be a pond there, but the guy that I had build it for me was a total idiot. So this afternoon I started running a wire down the side of the driveway along the bush side on the left hand side of the driveway to join up with that wire you see me pull out there. But I only had a used roll of barbed wire, maybe 600 or 700 feet, and I started doing that today. But then my back got so sore I had to stop because it was getting to be too much by myself. The darn barbed wire, when it's used stuff and re-rolled up, it snags the barbs and everything, and you're fighting with it to get it unhooked. And well, this is the one that's really deep that I can't get through with my truck. I can go out that end of the property up there and come onto the hydro line over there when it dries up, but it's pretty flooded over there along the hydro line, not where the dam is supposed to be. Hopefully he turns and goes where he's supposed to go here. I'll stay on the high side of him here. Run. Yeah, it wouldn't be long before those heifers and that young guy would be down here with them. And then they bed down. I hear a partridge beating his wings in the bush over there. Wouldn't be long, and then they, you know, he's calling the calves. He's calling the calves to come to him to confuse me and get calves going every direction. Because last night, just before dark, I was up there about another 350 yards, 400 yards, and they were bedded down on the very top side of an old truck that the neighbors got out there. See, I want to fence all this off this summer, get right to the road there and up this way. Because see, there's my survey stake right there, that green stake. Well, that's not the survey stake. The stake is in the ground, but it's a T-post I put in there. And, oh Jesus, the survey stake is down there someplace. The pin is down there someplace. So my fence line is going to go straight through here and right out to there, because that's the way it is down at the other end. The fence line comes straight out and out onto the hydro line here. But I got to get some more T-posts and 14 gauge electric wire. The damn T-posts, the 6-footers, I priced them today $5.39 a piece Canadian. Last year they were $4.99. And now they're $5.39. And I priced out a roll of field fencing, 4 feet high and 330 feet long, and that was like almost $400. 300 and I think it was $369 or $379 Canadian. Just brutal. And then for a bundle of treated posts, 8 feet long, wooden posts, for a bundle of 75, it was like over $800. Come on, little guy. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, you guys. Let's go. Huh. See, from him having the scours and everything else, he's lost all that hair on his butt. He was sick there. That's what happens when they get a fever. They lose hair, but it comes back. Come on. This girl's not too bad, but that one there, she's really nervous. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, get going. Get going. Come on. When you want your milk, you won't leave you alone, but when I try to push you someplace, no way. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, single file, around the post. I'm gonna fall on my face here, the leg is so bad. Really bad pain right in there. Around to my lower back. Okay. Get up this hill here. My survey line is up there. There's a green post, and I started the barbed wire from that green post going that way towards the road, and I have a short piece that'll go from there to here after, and I'll probably do that in the morning because I can't walk anymore today. What are you drinking out of the mud holes where you got a big tank up at your house there? That's what happens when they get a fever, they lose hair. See how he's lost hair there? Usually they lose it on their face too, but he didn't lose anything on his face. Oh! Cut it out, you. Yeah, I had two like him over there, but when I had to slaughter there a couple of snowstorms ago when he fell and broke a rib and right into his lung. Ooh! Be a bully, are you? Look at this wonderful clay. My boots feel like they're 10 pounds heavier already. What are you drinking the muddy clay water? You got water up in your tank up there, and you got to drink here. It's been raining off and on all day today. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. I don't want you this close to that I figured that would stop them right there. But no, he four-wheel drived up the hill here and went up until he found where he could get around. You can see that yellow ribbon up there. That's a survey stake up on top of that hill for higher grade. So they couldn't shoot it the whole length from the road. And I got barbed wire started from there. Come on, let's go. Now he wants to suck on my thumb now. Now that I'm not pushing him. So you can see I got a T-post there, and you can probably see, hopefully you can see the barbed wire right there. The roll I had, actually I had 2 rolls. I used one already. It's used wire I picked up at yard sales. I priced out a roll today, 390 feet was for the red barbed one. The barbs are red on it. It was $87. But come on, I'm trying to push you guys away from this wire here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Oh! Yeah, I got it all the way. Barbed wire strung all the way along there. I got to nail the trees. And look at, now that I'm not pushing him to go anywhere, he wants to suck on my hand. But when I was trying to get him to go, no way, he wanted to run away from me. But now that I'm not trying to push him right away, he's on me wanting to suck. Well, I go here where I cleaned my boots off earlier today. Right there. This is the kind of stuff I have to deal with where there's no grass growing or on the Heiderline roadway. That's why I can't take my truck down there because it'll be stuck. Quit trying to push me over. Gotta lift my leg up here. I got no strength in that leg whatsoever. He's sucking on my hand here. Look. Sorry guys, but this guy's pushing me around in circles. Good old Kaministiquia red clay. That's just from that short walk down the Heiderline. Once this grass will start growing more, I won't have to chase them as much. But they got hay, but they won't eat it. They'd rather go chasing after. Would you quit headbutting me? Eh? Would you quit headbutting me? That's all I'm going to do for now. This guy won't leave me alone. Look at all the clay I got on the trailer there. This guy's going to knock me on my butt here. Oh. you behave yourself. Yes, you behave yourself. Hopefully I don't have to go back out again tonight yet. So now I got a short piece of barbed wire up here to go from that T-post back to that post that you saw me pull out. And I was going to do that today yet. But this leg was bothering me so bad in my low back. Yeah. There's probably a 75-foot piece right here. Then I'm going to go back and run that from that T-post to there. I wish I could do it tonight, but I just can't because my low back and legs are just hurting so bad. Piggies are still digging for their grain. I didn't have time to soak it today for them. Usually I soak it for 3 days. But oh, Jesus. Being I've been out for yeah, so he's a you see the blue on his face there. The blue something or another. Can't think of the last part of the name. And a cross with Holstein. And those guys are all Black Angus cross. The two heifers came out pretty well, all black or brown, whatever you want to call it. Except for that one heifer with the red collar on it. She's got a little bit of white on her belly at the back end. And that steer is also, a big steer is also Angus and Holstein cross. All mine are all Angus and Holstein crosses, except for dum-dum. Hey, what's her name? Bessie. She's a pure, well, almost pure limo. He's gonna go down and see if he can get out the roadway there. Okay guys, that's it for this Thursday evening. And they're still cleaning up their grain that I gave them when I got back from the feed store, and I got feed soaking for them. But it won't be ready for 3 days, so they're gonna be, well, 2 more days. They'll have just straight dry grain. It'll be wet, but it won't have fermented yet. Okay, are you gonna behave yourself now or what? Eh? Okay. Say bye to everybody. Yeah, say bye to everybody. Okay, talk to you later.